So if you really want to understand the psychology of getting rich, watch till the end. Because this isn't like the other video on the internet. This is the video that will completely change your mind how you think about money. Listen carefully, because this has nothing to do with hard work, luck, or intelligence. There are people who work 12 hours a day and stay broke forever. And then there are people who work 4 or 5 hours and keep getting richer every year. So what's the difference? It's not education, it's not talent, and it's definitely not motivation. The real difference is something no one talks about. A mental switch that most people never turn on. From childhood, you were taught how to earn money, but no one taught you how to think like money. Your brain might be programmed to reject wealth without you even realizing it. That's why every time money starts coming in, something goes wrong. Expenses increase, opportunities disappear, confidence drops. Coincidence? No. Your income will never grow beyond your self-image. Read that again, slowly, deep inside. Everyone has a financial thermostat, a fixed number your brain believes you deserve. Go above it, your mind panics. That's why people suddenly make bad decisions after a little success. Missed opportunities, impulse spending, self-sabotage, not because they're careless, but because being rich feels unsafe to their identity. Ask yourself this one brutal question. Do you secretly believe rich people are greedy? Money changes people. I'm not meant for that kind of life. If yes, congratulations, you've just found the mental ceiling over your life. You didn't choose this belief. It was installed by parents, society, and survival fear. The more desperately you chase money, the faster it runs away. Why? Because your brain can't tell the difference between ambition and lack. When you say, I need money, your subconscious hears, I don't have money, and whatever identity you repeat, your brain works hard to protect it. That's why people who are broke stay busy all day, yet move nowhere. They're working from fear, not from power. Rich minds don't think, how can I make money today? They think, how can I increase value today? Money is not the goal. Money is the side effect. And the moment you stop begging money for validation, it starts respecting you. Here's a trap so comfortable. People willingly stay poor inside it. It's called familiar pain. Your brain prefers a known struggle over an unknown success. That's why people stay in low-paying jobs, toxic routines, safe dreams that never grow. Not because they're lazy, but because uncertainty feels dangerous to the mind. Getting rich requires entering a phase where results are invisible, people doubt you, income looks unstable, and your brain screams, go back, this is risky. Most people listen. That's where their story ends. Rich minds do something different. They choose temporary discomfort over permanent regret. They understand this secret. Comfort is expensive. It costs you your future. Let me shock you a little. Busy people are usually broke. They wake up early. They run all day. They fall into bed exhausted. Yet, nothing changes. Because being busy feels productive, but it often avoids the one thing that actually creates wealth. Leverage. Poor minds trade time for money. Rich minds trade decisions for outcomes. That's why one smart move can pay for years, while years of hard work can still leave you stuck. Here's the illusion. If I work harder, I'll earn more. Truth. Hard work without direction only makes you better at surviving, not winning. Rich people protect their time like a currency. They spend it on thinking, systems, and scaling, not endless effort. Here's something no one warns you about. Most people aren't addicted to spending. They're addicted to feeling important. New clothes, new phone, status upgrades. Not for need, but for validation. Money becomes a way to prove worth, not a tool to build freedom. That's why when income increases, expenses magically rise with it. Your ego demands applause. Your future pays the bill. Rich minds flip this completely. They delay validation. They stay invisible longer. They let results speak later. They know this secret. If you use money to impress people, you'll never have enough of it. This is the wall almost no one talks about. Right before real wealth shows up, everything slows down. Effort increases. Doubts get louder. Results feel delayed. And your mind whispers, see, it's not working. This phase is deadly because it feels like failure, but it's actually compression. Pressure before expansion. Most people quit here, not because they can't win, but because they mistake silence for defeat. Rich minds understand this pattern. When progress becomes invisible, momentum is usually being built underground. Quit now, and you reset the cycle. Hold on, and you break through. Here it is, the one mental shift behind everything you've heard so far. Rich people don't chase money. They choose an identity. They stop asking, "How do I make money?" and start asking, "What would a wealthy person do in this situation?" That's the trick, because behavior follows identity. Decisions follow identity. Habits follow identity. When you identify as someone who builds value, protects time, delays validation, and stays consistent through silence, money has no choice but to follow. You don't get rich by doing one big thing. You get rich by thinking rich long before you are. The moment your self-image upgrades, your actions upgrade, your standards upgrade, your income catches up. Wealth isn't attracted to effort. It's attracted to alignment. Change who you believe you are, and money will slowly, quietly, start treating you differently. If this series shifted your mindset even a little, you already started the process. Now listen carefully. Psychology Decode is a movement that teaches you to become powerful. Subscribe now or stay weak forever. The choice is yours. See you soon.